story. Let's go.
You know we gon' do it right, so come elevate your mind. Got them hating, they can't take it, cause they on the sideline. They mad about us. They mad about it.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now don't tell nobody we was jamming like this. Stay mad, sucker.
What's up, peppers? It's your girl Tiara Trichet, and you are now tuned in to another episode of Madabouttea. Now, before we even get started, it's come to my attention that 92% of you heifers ain't subscribed. So let's go ahead and fix that by hitting that subscription button with that notification bell so you never miss a beat. And if you like what you see, drop a like and a comment. It's free and it helps your girl out a lot. All that good stuff. Now let's get into it. So we're going to start off with a Halle update. Last week we talked about Halle and DDG and their ups and downs, and their shenaniganery. But your girl Halle done dropped this new single, Angels. Not gonna lie, she kind of redeeming herself after that. She's kind of redeeming herself. Y'all know I'm not gonna play it here because I'm not into copyright strikes. So we just gonna leave it where it's at. But my goodness, in this time where all music is just hypersexualized and everybody got their booty out, they popping, they shaking, they moving and grooving and, doing their thug thizzle, Halle said, let me show you how to come out here with grace and still eat the girlies up. And that's one thing I can admire about Halle, because everybody was trying to figure out the tea, what's going on with you and DDG, and why are you letting this young man do this to you like this right here? And she said, baby, you ain't got to worry about none of that. I'm finna come out here and I'm finna do my thing. I'm finna drop this single with these amazing background vocals and these arrangements and accompaniments. And y'all gonna shut up. I don't have to address nothing. She's channeling that inner Beyonce. Beyonce taught her well. So I'm not gonna delve too much into it. And Halle pretty much told y'all to go ahead and go eat y'all Wheaties and stay out of her business, because the only thing you entitled to is these hits, and she sure gave it to you. So clap it up for Halle on that one, because the song is actually a good song and I love it. It's a break from all this overt sexuality that these girls are trying to push. And goodness, the Lord knows we needed it. We're going to go ahead and move on to Miss Lizzo. So everybody know by now, this ain't no fresh hot tea. Everybody knows that Lizzo is going through a lawsuit right now. So basically, some of her backup dancers have left the team and went on to sue her, stating that she has sexually harassed them, as well as created a hostile work environment for them. Let's get into the full story. So the plaintiffs accused Lizzo, whose real name is Melissa Vivian Jefferson, of violating California's Fair Employment and Housing Act by failing to prevent or remedy hostile work environment, sexual harassment, and religious harassment, as well as assault and disability discrimination, according to the suit filed Tuesday morning in Los Angeles County Superior Court. So Crystal Williams, Ariana Davis, and Noel Rodriguez, those are the three dancers that are speaking up against her. They are going to sue her touring company, Big Girl Big Touring Inc. They claim that Lizzo pressured a former dancer to engage with nude performers at a club in Amsterdam, and in another instance, shamed Davis for her weight gain before firing her. First and foremost, I'm gonna say this. I never liked Lizzo. Now, I will say that everybody was on that Lizzo train before this came out and was riding that gravy train to the very last stop. And now that this has come out, everybody is taking an opportunity to try to pile on to it. I think that's whack. I think that's fake. I think that's fraud. I think people sit around and get and soak up opportunities and do whatever it takes to get these opportunities, and then suddenly when you see that person down, ooh, now here's my chance to jump in. Because these 3 young ladies started the lawsuit, but other people have since come out and tried to add additional claims to Lizzo. If you ever in a situation with somebody and you're feeling like they're pressuring you to do things, why are you there? Catch a flight home. A lot of y'all don't have no integrity and y'all ain't got no backbone, so y'all just be out here doing any old little thing. And this is why y'all get caught up in these situations that y'all get caught up in. What the streets been muttering? I wish Lizzo woulda. I'ma just put that there. I wish Lizzo would have ever had the audacity to ask me to do an inkling of anything that these girls are claiming that she did. And the fat shaming, that blew me. Lizzo is the #1 representative for body positivity and love yourself the way that you are. Lizzo is wide as all outside. She is built like an XL Snapple bottle. How are you telling somebody that their back is wide? Why are you telling somebody that their back is wide? Your back looks like a double-decker trailer. Stop it. There's no reason these young ladies should be talking about some I was fat shamed. And if you was fat shamed by a fat nigga, why are we taking it seriously? Why is your feelings hurt? I'd pack it up and I'd be like, baby, enjoy that nature cereal that you over there eating. You're over there eating watermelon and mustard, trying to lose a little bit of weight, but you selling this fat dream to everybody else. Now, I myself am a plus size girl. I am not going to sit up here and say, oh yeah, being a big girl is the life to live. Because it's not. Now, do I hate myself for it? That's what America wants. They want you to hate yourself for being fat. I don't hate myself for being a big girl. Baby, I love me from head to toe. That's the message that she was trying to get across and she was trying to preach. But now nobody's buying it, girl. You firing niggas for being fat. Forbes reached out to Lizzo's management company and her record label, Atlantic Records, for comment. So Lizzo allegedly intended to cause offensive bodily contact to Rodriguez after she questioned why Davis was fired, according to the suit. Intended to cause offensive bodily contact. What does that mean? Somebody break that down in layman's terms for me. Because you intended to cause offensive bodily contact, and I'm a intend to judo chop you in your fat throat. I'm gonna intend to do a lot of things. These girls was just sitting here letting Lizzo wreck shop, and I don't get it. So the 3 plaintiffs are seeking a trial by jury. So alleged Shirlene Quigley is the captain of Lizzo's dance team, berated the other dancers for engaging in premarital sex and took every opportunity to proselytize about her religion and discussed one dancer's virginity in public interviews and on social media. The suit claims Quigley violated state religious harassment laws. So not only was Lizzo getting on him, the lead dancer was getting on him. Now maybe you too scared to buck up to Lizzo because she is a big body young woman. She is built like a linebacker. She's giving me fluffy Terry Crews. So maybe you afraid to bust up and shoot the ones with Lizzo. Okay. But the lead captain, why would she slap silly the moment she said anything about what I got going on in my personal life? The fact that you're in my business like this is appalling. Yeah, so I'm not going to read any further on that because it is a rather long article. Some more stuff came out, allegedly, with some performers doing strange things with bananas and Lizzo forcing her dancers to eat them, allegedly. So Lizzo is under fire after several of her former background dancers have shockingly accused her of sexual misconduct. Per the court documents, while attending a live sex show, why are you there? I'd be on the tour bus. While attending a live sex show in the city's red light district, customers were allowed to touch and interact with the performers. Very weird. I wouldn't have been out there. However, Lizzo allegedly took things too far by pressuring her dance team to feel on the nude entertainers and eat a banana from one of their nether regions. Wow. Davis says the singer forced her to touch one of the women's breasts, despite her saying multiple times that she did not want to. Where is your backbone? I am utterly flabbergasted. I'm not going to tell you more than once that I don't want to do something and then proceed to do it. Did you not get paid? Go home. Every time these victims come out with these stories, I be feeling conflicted. You don't know the type of pressure that they were under, but I just think about me being in that situation. You can't help but think, if that were me, how would that have went down? We ain't that cool, baby. I came out here to shake a tail feather, and that's it. Y'all can have that. Lizzo would have just had to fight. But yeah, I never got good vibes from her. Lizzo just irritated my spirit. And I don't know if I'm sensitive to things like that, but just I can sense when people are full of malarkey. And something about Lizzo just never seemed genuine to me. It never seemed like she was that love, light, and positivity that she likes to preach. Maybe this is all coming to light, and we're finding out that Lizzo really ain't what she talking about. But people shouldn't be looking at artists and things like that to validate them and make them feel good about themselves. You should already feel good about yourself. And if you don't like the way that you look and you don't like how much that you weigh, you know what you need to do. Put the little Debbies down and do a crunch or two. Do a couple squats. But in the meantime, in between time, ain't no sense of you hating yourself and being like, oh God, I'm just the worst person ever because I'm fat. Some people just gonna be fat no matter what they do. And it is what it is. So let's get into some of these Twitter reactions. You got somebody to say, oh Lizzo. Yeah. They're saying, oh Lizzo, because oh Lizzo. They're hung up on the fact that you had the audacity to call somebody fat, looking the way you look. Celebrities being bad people doesn't surprise me anymore, but that Lizzo news definitely caught me off guard. I think that caught a lot of people off guard because, girl, you've been going hard in the paint selling this, oh, everybody love yourself, and fat is beautiful and fat is sexy. And then to fire somebody because they fat? Wow. So what level of fat is not beautiful anymore? Like, I get you having to maintain a certain weight and a certain health status or whatever to be able to do the choreo and all that other good things. You're not gonna have a 600-pound lifer on there. I feel that. Somebody please tell me that Lizzo article is not true. Not Lizzo. Yeah. It's all alleged. I don't know what's what, and we're never gonna know until all the facts come out. But then we have to realize that this is Hollywood. Most of these things are manufactured. We'll never know the full truth. Lizzo fat shaming her employees is a crazy plot twist, and I really try not to idolize celebrities because anyone can be a horrible person, but Lizzo really has knocked the wind out of me as someone who has gone out of her way to be perceived as a safe space and an advocate for all people. It's insane how two-faced someone can be. You know somebody like that in your real life, so why is y'all shocked that these celebrities are like that? They have to sell an image to you. Like, they're not gonna be their 100% true selves, especially if they're a piece of crap. They're not gonna do that. If this Lizzo stuff is true, then I'm actually heartbroken. Like, Jesus Christ. Everything she stood for would genuinely be a lie. Like, genuinely. The only people that you hurt was the people who really do try to feel good about themselves despite their physical shortcomings. And you just blew that. Nobody's gonna buy into that anymore. So that's it for the Lizzo tea. We're going to move on to Mr. Cenat. So Cenat is one of the largest streamers in the world right now. So before we even get into any of that, let's clap it up for the fact that he's doing it as big as he's doing it. He's a young black boy, a young black man, and he's out here doing his big one. So got to be proud of that. We're going to shout out that positivity before we get into the however. You know what I mean? However, Cenat has been arrested, y'all. I knew it was only a matter of time. When people who are highly melanated get to a certain level of success, the daggers start coming out. Let's take a look at the footage of him being arrested. So as you can see in that video, he was shooketh. He was not prepared to be getting taken away by the good old boys. Allegedly, well, not allegedly, but according to other publications, he was out there in his hometown of New York City trying to do a PS5 giveaway. He tweeted it, and thousands of people for sure showed up to this giveaway expecting to get PS5s. Now, a local news outlet did say that there was no PS5s that were given away. So that is what incited the crowd to start going haywire, blocking traffic, and doing typical niggatry. Here is my problem. This is why you niggas don't get nothing. This is why you niggas don't ever get no giveaways. There's nothing coming to your areas. You don't have the celebrities that want to come and support you. Because look at what y'all do. Let's take a look at some of these clips. This young lady is up on the doggone light fixture with a football betwixt her cheeks trying to twerk. What is this? Let's check out another one. Climbing on people's cars, breaking their windshields for what? As you look at these clips, this is why you niggas don't get anything. This is why I do Black Excellence. Because they go out of their way to cover things like this. Y'all don't set the best example for the Black community at all. Let's check out another one. They burning something. Let's check out the next one. Y'all stealing delivery trucks. Let's check out another one. Look at the aerial shot of just the pure density of niggas doing niggatry. Look at this. Now they brawling. They jumping on more people's cars, tearing up more people's property. I would have came out there and I'd have wrecked shop on all of y'all. Y'all are destroying this area. And for what? And Cenat, he has been released as of early Saturday morning, according to The Verge. He was charged with inciting a riot. Cenat, you executed and orchestrated a 30-day subathon, and you did it very well. The lack of coordination and organization of this event is why that turned out the way that it did. You are not that small streamer, that small YouTuber anymore that's going to have a couple of hundred people show up max. You are a household name. Celebrities know you. Children know you. Adults know you. I'm very grown. Your videos pop up on my feed all the time. You cannot move like that. This is not that type of party. And you thinking you're going to drop a tweet and it's all sweet? No, sir. You have to have some organization. This should have been done at an arena. You should have had a raffle of some sort to determine who was going to get the giveaway. You should have had, did I say security? You should have had security out the wazoo. Sorry. There should have been lines in place. There should have been checkpoints at place. There should have been just so many other safety precautions, because not only was that a danger to them, that was a danger to you too. What if somebody up there would have had some ill intent? You got your couple of security guards, sure. But if they wanted to touch you, you could have been touched, and there was nothing you could have done about it. Nothing that you could have done about it. That's all I got to say about Mr. Cenat. Y'all should have did that a whole lot better, a whole lot smoother. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the last event that he tries to coordinate for a while. There's always niggatry afoot with you guys. So next time y'all trying to figure out why that celebrity ain't stop at your stop or stop in your neighborhood, refer back to this incident. Moving on. Blueface and Chrisean are back on our Instagram feeds. Let's get into what they got going on this time. Blueface and Chrisean Rock go back and forth for the 10,000th time after Blueface claims Chrisean is afraid of Jaden Alexis. Have we seen what Jaden Alexis look like? I don't know if Chrisean is scared of her or not, but why are you still into it with this girl? This man has publicly, I really don't even want to get into the story because I am so sick and tired of looking at the both of them. Like, y'all done irritated my entire spirit today. I am tired of looking at this man dog you on the internet all day, every day, and you still looking stupid, dumbfounded behind this young man who has clearly advocated to the world that he does not want you, he does not like you, he does not care for you at all. Now, that's one to be a dummy in private, but the whole world is watching you. Like, there's literally zero respect left there. There's no respect, there's no accountability. You're still entertaining this young man who has gone out of his way to disrespect you in every way he possibly can. This nigga says Jaden is the truth. I promise she with all the BS. Rock been running from that issue for a long time now. Do we even care, people? How much more disrespect do you need before you decide that, okay, I'm gonna leave that alone? Both of them are really playing themselves. Because if Jada thinks that Blueface is not still messing around and dealing with Chrisean, and Chrisean is doing all this just for the fun of it, She's loopy. He likes to get a rise out of her because that generates revenue. I'm convinced. Because he don't have much of a rap career going, so he has to continue to exploit this girl. My question is, why is she continuing to let him do it? You're already a household name, unfortunately, on your own. Now, we're seeing what she did to you, Blue. I don't think she's worried about Stewie, because we've seen her rock you. At this point, I'm convinced he just does things to set this girl up and make her look stupid. And guess what, baby girl? It's working. You look dumb. You look dumb. I would not still be entertaining this. You're 8 months pregnant, and he's trying to say, if you've ever been pregnant at 8 months, 9 months, when you at the end of that road, you barely walking, really. You're not thumping with nobody. You're not going out there and you're fighting with nobody at 8 months pregnant. I'm sorry. 1 through 6, you might could get it going. I still wouldn't even recommend it. I mean, of course, you're carrying a life, but you're more agile. You're still a lot more mobile. That energy is gone at 8 months. So if the goal was to fight her, I'm glad she passed up on that opportunity, because she could have seriously gotten herself hurt. Because that woman is going through something with that man that nobody should ever want to put themselves through. And she already don't want you in the picture. She could have tried to kill that baby. You girls are fighting over a bag of nothing. He doesn't have anything going that's that important that you should be on the internet with little to no dignity. This will be the last time I cover some Chrisean Rock and Blueface. The very last. Because this is ridiculous. It's redundant. We already know the story. She on the internet threatening to fight everybody in the world. He's on the internet calling her every piece of trash in the world, but yet you're still with her, and yet you're still with him. Shut up. At the end of the day, nobody cares what they have going on. The only thing is that the drama is profitable. It's sad, it's unfortunate, and quite frankly, it's pathetic. So that's going to wrap up the Chrisean and Blueface portion of this show. And we're going to move on to Chris Brown and Ciara. So Twitter is in a tizzy because Ciara did a collab with Chris Brown. The song was called How We Roll. I listened to it. I must say, it ain't all that, but it's a decent song. Twitter got wind of this collaboration and have all collectively gone ham. This is gross. Seriously. We gonna act like he's an acceptable collab partner, like we don't have memories? Oh, they about to get her, I fear. Okay, girl, protect that abusive man. Yes. Cause see, I'm about to eat y'all up real quick. Abuse women, no problem. Raging crackhead, welcome. Colorist, that ain't no problem. I guess we draw the line at being gay/trans. A big joke as our community is. Ooh, y'all upset, huh? It's almost like this man doesn't have several charges against him, but good luck to y'all. I'm at the If They Like It, I Love It stage of celebrity black women and their support for Chris. They will never stop supporting this man. At this point, we are just screaming into the abyss. I'm convinced now that the more colorist and violent these men are, the more they like them. Are you convinced, girl? You must be drunk working with him after we got on Chloe. Mind you, you're like 56. Oh, he's upset. Disrespect of black women will continue as long as black women keep allowing it to happen. Why are you all still supporting him? Why are you supporting the women that choose to be associated with him? Why y'all still pushing Chris Brown on us? It's the last one. Every time an artist, especially a female, collab with this man, I wonder how they're going to explain it to their children. How do you explain to them that you don't care about this long rap sheet of victims or his victims because he can dance and carry a tune? Now I'm about to eat y'all up. So far in the year 2023, Chris Brown has had over 6 features. Okay, Young Blue, Friday, Ciara, Chloe Bailey, Ty Dolla $ign. How many of these people caught backlash for their Chris Brown collabs? Conveniently, only the black women. I'm gonna need y'all to shut up, go take a nap somewhere, reset, recalibrate, cause y'all seem to only care about people working with Chris Brown when it's black women. However, when black women come out and say this man is colorist and sexist and all these other good things to them, y'all tell us to go shut up and eat our Wheaties. Which is it? I just feel like y'all just don't like black women. It's starting to give that. Because Young Blue, I didn't hear nothing about it, never even knew the song existed. Friday, never knew the song existed. Ty Dolla $ign never knew the song existed. However, the only reason I know of the Ciara and Chris Brown collab is because y'all are tearing her up on Twitter. And just a few more in 2022, Gunna, Young Blue, WizKid, 5Yo Foreign, not a peep from you niggas. So Finesse 2 Times style is cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. Right? Y'all have selective outrage. Y'all are not upset that Ciara is supporting him or working with him in any way. Y'all are mad that she's a black woman and she has the audacity to make music. I don't know what y'all problem is. But if y'all don't have that same energy for when these men work with Chris Brown, let's not try to take out y'all frustrations on the black women. Because y'all don't seem to have a problem with nobody else working with Chris Brown. Now, back in my TikTok days when he was over there keeping all the dark-skinned black women out of his section, niggas was telling me to shut up. Y'all rock with Chris Brown. Why you even piping up and saying anything? And I'm going to say the same thing like I said then. If you don't support it, then don't support it. Because all you doing is continue to circulate buzz for the single. So it's not like Ciara cares that y'all are mad at all. She wanted to do that collab, and so she did. All I ask is that y'all keep the same energy for the men that collaborate, especially the black men that collaborate with Chris Brown, as y'all do the black women that collaborate with Chris Brown. If we never gonna let the black women live it down, we don't need to let the black men live it down either. But because y'all do, and so frequently, I'm gonna go ahead and have to chop y'all at the knees. Nobody's taking you Twitter trolls seriously at all. Because if it's a crime when Ciara and Chloe do it, it's a crime when anybody else does it. So what y'all need to start doing is a little something called humbling yourselves and shutting y'all mouths, because at the end of the day, y'all know y'all still streaming every Chris Brown song ever known, ever made. Y'all on this thing trying to virtue signal and do all y'all social justice warrioring and all that, and y'all still listening to that nigga music. Get off it. Y'all let R. Kelly get away with that stuff for decades. Let it go. Rihanna has moved on and found her big and better. Karrueche done moved on and found her big and better. Everybody else who got into it with Chris Brown then got their money and they moving on and doing big and better. These women don't care. They not commenting on it. They not outraged. Y'all just want something to be mad about. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and move on to drum roll, please. Black excellence. My favorite part of the video. Today we are going to be shouting out Matthew Graham. He is a young black law student from Baltimore that shattered the bar exam with a record-breaking score, landing in the 94th percentile after taking it only once. Clap it up for Matthew. Absolutely. So Matthew Graham, an African-American man from Baltimore, has much to celebrate. Not only did he pass the bar exam on his first attempt, he also scored an impressive 309 out of 400. And the video of his heartfelt reaction has gone viral and caught the attention of national media. Graham, who attended the University of Baltimore School of Law, faced many challenges during his journey to becoming a lawyer. He had to balance a full-time job, being a new husband and father, and his studies, but he took that as motivation to push through. Last month, Graham walked across the stage at the law school's graduation ceremony after completing his studies in December 2022, one semester early. He ranked 7th in his class with an outstanding 3.6 GPA and magna cum laude honors. Come on then. Moreover, all his hard work in studying and reviewing paid off as he scored a 309 on the state's bar exam, landing in the 94th percentile after taking it only once. The average passing score is about 266, and many candidates take the exam at least 3 times. Clap it up again for Mr. Matthew Graham. Come on now. You know, if we're going to get into the black foolery, we got to dive into some black excellence. And I'm proud of moments like this. I'm pretty sure that He has rocked the nation with this. Congratulations to him again, and I know that he's going to flourish, and he's going to be the best lawyer he could possibly be, and he's going to thrive. So congratulations to Mr. Matthew Graham again, and thank you. If you have any black excellence that you want to submit, go ahead and send that to my email, or you can tag me in it if you come across it on Instagram. As per usual, y'all know what to do. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and comment your thoughts on any of the topics that we covered today. And most importantly, let's subscribe, because we ain't forgot about you 92, 93%ers that ain't subscribed. I'm feeling like y'all don't know how to follow instructions, so let's go ahead and get that done. Yeah. You want to keep seeing more content? Go ahead and support. Liking is free. Commenting is free. Subscribing is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a dime. So thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Madabouttea. And in the meantime, in between time,